Hey, what's up guys? Kai here, and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire, where we'll finally meet Zog face to face for the first time, and for the last time. Oh, why thank you. I do the best I can. I always strive for excellence. You're a lot taller than I thought you would be, Zog. One man to rule them all. I don't think so, pal. We stand in your way. We'll put a stop to your evil ambitions. Oh, I love this music. It's a shame we don't have unique final boss music, but I like how the game went full circle and brought this music back from the very beginning here. Very fitting. Alright, so a few things to know about Zog, who looks like a little puppy dog with his tongue sticking out like that, is that for some strange reason, the programmers forgot to make him resistant to spells. In fact, he's weak to almost every element in the game. So I definitely want to exploit that. And due to that fact, both Ryu and Blue are going to deal extra damage with their attacks. Now you could go with Agni if you want to. It would be the safe route, I guess you could say. Because you'll always deal 1,000 damage every round. And it does give you maximum HP. However, as you can see here, collectively, if you attack with your whole party, you deal much more damage than 1,000 per round. Ryu alone is going to deal 1,000 damage. Blue always deals 600 damage, and Karn will deal anywhere from 6 to 1,000 damage himself. Let's see here. How much HP does Ryu have? Yeah, we should top him off just in case. Zog has a few attacks that deal about 130 damage to your whole party. And while Blue and Karn have nothing to worry about, Nina and Ryu, on the other hand, can easily get wiped out here. Yeah, really good damage here. Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow. Okay. So here, we gotta keep the pressure on Zog. Karn's pretty quick. We'll have him use a cure on Ryu. Nina will heal herself. And we should be in pretty good shape here. Really, that's the biggest threat from Zog, is that Char spell. He also has a lightning attack that does about the same amount of damage. Physical attack and his fire-breathing attack, not so powerful. By the way, if you use the Dark Heart against Zog, you gotta be careful because it will drop Ryu to 1 HP. However, against Zog, it only reduces his HP by half. So if you are gonna use it, I would recommend waiting until his second wind. Spoiler alert, Zog has a second wind, because he has much more HP there than he does now. Speaking of second winds, this should be able to knock him into that. Alright, there we go. And now the fight pretty much plays out exactly the same way that it has been. Would make some more references to General Zog in Superman 2, but to be honest with you viewers, I'm more of a Batman fan. Yeah, I watched the first couple Superman movies once or twice as a kid, but I never really got into them. They just didn't appeal to me the same way that the first two Batman movies with Michael Keaton did, or the animated series, which is one of the best cartoons of all time. So, oh well. Oh, Zog tried to give Ryu the tongue. By the way, I'm not using the Dark Heart here because it is a little cheap, and I would like the final boss to be somewhat interesting for you guys. Wonder what element the Rudra spell is anyways. I always thought it was non-elemental. Another thing you could do here is give the Earth Robe to Ryu. Since Blue has so much more HP, she can survive 2 of those. and that would allow Ryu to be invulnerable to that spell, but I didn't think about that before this battle. I'm not too concerned about it, really. We have cures. May as well use them at some point in this game, right? That's why they give you healing items. We almost got this guy. He has, I think it's 10,000 HP, which is a lot, but it's nothing we can't handle. Man, he really likes to spam that fire attack, doesn't he? Well, Karn's getting a little low on HP, but he can still take another hit. He'll be fine. You know what? He does more damage than Blue, so we'll have Blue help out Nina with the healing here. Come on, Ryu, for the win! Yeah, got him! Oh, we got 7,000 experience. Kind of strange. I guess a lot of games gave you experience when you defeated the final boss back then. But that's it. Zog wasn't very salty at all. In fact, that was a pretty honorable final speech. Looks like Zog was a load-bearing final boss. Thud. Wake up, Ryu. It's time for the Millennial Fair. Hey, hey, Sarah! What are you doing down in this dungeon? What, they just kidnap you and throw you in this hole for the entire game? Well, it's more like she was kidnapped by the Dark Dragons, but whatever. I was going to say, how did Nina know about that? But then I remembered when Ryu was in Windia, he was talking in his sleep. Yeah, that's it. Game's over. The world is saved. Well, it wasn't that difficult. What's wrong with Ox? You got this big beast of a man and he's over here crying in the corner. Nice little anime cut in here, yeah? And for defeating Zog and rescuing Sarah, we get the last of the Goddess Keys. What do you mean? Well, how do we do that? What? Hey, it's that mysterious man. What the? It was Jade all along? Oh, of course the Emperor's second in command was the real final bad guy. Come on, guys. You've played this JRPG before. It's always the right-hand man who's secretly plotting to take over the world. Don't be fooled. Yeah, it was Jade the whole time. Looks like Zog was just the obligatory fake-out final boss. Yeah, you guys remember during the introductory battle, Jade said Sarah was a good fighter, it's just too bad she was on the wrong side. Yeah, that's what he meant by that. Why, thank you for telling me your grand master plan and where you're going, Jade. Actually, I wonder... Okay, he really did take all of the keys out of my inventory. I wonder, what if you put the Earth key, or any of them, in the bank? Would they still go to Jade and Sarah? Huh. Well, anyways... how do we get out of here? I don't see any warp tiles. What the... Hey, it's one of the mole people. I thought they escaped, though. Follow me if you want to live. Well, you kind of don't have to worry about that. We defeated Zog. I mean, I guess Jade is still in control. Yeah, I just said that, Mole. Oh, sorry. Be very, very quiet. Well, I guess now Jade can build his empire, if you will. The Jade Empire? No, that was another game. And we're right back where we started. Alright. You're welcome. Uh-oh. What is Obelisk anyways? We still have no idea what that is. Is it a monster? Is it a building? An artifact of some kind? Okay, well, let's get out of here. Like Jade said, he's going to Agua to resurrect the goddess Tyr. So we need to head over there and put a stop to him. What do you say? Well, she is beautiful. Alright, first things first, we need to get Blue back in the party, and get Karn back on Puka. Let's see, fastest way to get to Agua is Romero. Hopefully you still have that tablet in your inventory. If not, well, you gotta get it out of the bank because you're gonna need it in order to, well, access Agua. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is just meet you at the top of the tower there. Okay guys, we've made it to the top of Agua here, and if you didn't pick up the life armor and icy dagger from these two dragon statues, then you would want to do that now. And this is where the game probably intended you to acquire those items, not 20 episodes ago like I did. Oh look, it's Sarah. She back to normal now? No, I guess not. You must go stop Jade. I won't let you stop Jade. Wait, what? Oh, looks like she's trying to resist his mind control, but she just can't quite break free. Oh, that's where we got the Tri-Ring earlier. What is that place, anyway? Ah, I guess it's the Goddess Tower. Well, let's follow him into the pagoda. This place doesn't look like a pagoda, but that's what it's called. Let's go over here first. Here we get the power armor. That's a pretty good piece of armor for Blue that I want to hang on to for now. I will want to give that to her eventually, but not yet. We got some return enemies, the entities. We're gonna be fighting a few of the same enemies that we did in Scanned, but there are also a lot of new enemies here as well. Try to show off some of them before we call it quits today. Probably won't make it all the way through this dungeon. Huh, wonder how we get to that treasure box. Well, it's a little tricky, but you go through the wall there, yeah. And get the domino, so now you can cosplay as Tuxedo Mask. And fight new enemies, the Ghoul. Like most undeads and every other RPG, he's very weak. Alright, now that we're back at the beginning, let's check out the other side of this place. Got some pitfalls there that'll take you back down to the first floor. I don't know why they're just out in the open like that. Maybe they were meant to be hidden pitfalls and they just forgot to do that? I don't know. Seems kind of pointless to have them the way they are. Yeah, go Ryu. Probably leave in most of these battles just so we can try to show off all of the new enemies in this episode. Silence! I get you! Uh-oh, the zombie status. Blue looks weird when she's a zombie. The problem with the zombie status is that it will persist even after battle. Or the rot status, I'm sorry. So yeah, you definitely want to get that off of anybody who's inflicted with it. That is a nasty status effect. Over here we get the Agile armor. It's a pretty good piece of armor. You could have got a bunch of those from the flea market earlier in the game. Actually, I don't think that guy is considered undead, even though he obviously is undead. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different enemy around here. I know there's an enemy that either looks undead but isn't, or looks alive but is actually considered undead. Kind of like how in Magic the Gathering you have a lot of monsters that look like they should have flying but they don't. Not gonna work? Oh, it did. Wow. Well, the nice thing about being silenced is that the game will automatically have you do a physical attack, so you're not completely wasting your turn. You're still able to do something. You know, most games, it just cancels out your actions entirely. But I'm gonna call it quits here, guys, because we are getting low on time, so when we come back next time, we will finish going through this tower and see if we can't put a stop to Jade and Tyr. But until then, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Take care.